All right, so by now you've made it through your warm up, you've done your breath control exercise, you practiced your songs, you really checked your pitch, really was careful of that. Now, now what you do essentially with your daily warm up is perform. That's that's in the end that's what we are. We're performers. Whether you're performing for yourself in your living room, bedroom, whatever, or in front of a bunch of people. We're performing, we're playing songs. So now what you need to do, and I say need because, you can skip over it if you might think you can skip over it. Just, I practiced my pitch, it sounded good, I'm good. But now what you need to practice is performing. So the way you do that is you know your song. You know what your song means, at least what it means to you. I still do. When I'm practicing a new song, I'll write it down line by line, and I'll really think about what each single line means. Because when you are performing that piece of music, when you're performing that line with your emotions, it's going to sound way better. And you know what the nice thing about performance is? Despite all my problems, all my tension, all my pitch problems, everything like that, when I was performing and just really thinking about the emotions, all that other stuff just came together. It just happened. So it sounded a lot better just when I believed in what I was singing. And, I didn't think about pitch so much. I thought about what I was singing, and, that's just a classic case of overthinking all that other stuff, and performing it just came together. So record yourself performing, but really focus on the meaning of the song, and for the guitar end of things, focus on how the chords sound, how they're being played. But for the singing end, when you're practicing singing, that's what you want to think about, is what your piece means, what your song means. There's a reason you like it. You need to know what the words you're saying mean. And you may find that while you're practicing your pitch and you're going through that, even if you play the whole song with the idea of keeping pitch in mind, and then you perform it later, the performance may, in fact, probably will sound better than your pitch control because your heart's in it. So you really need to do that with your songs. Make sure you're practicing performing them just as much, if not more, as all your warm-ups and everything. All that stuff you did before your performance leads up to it, and your performance is just going to build off of that. So do all that every day. None of it's modular. Don't just perform one day. Don't just warm up another day. Don't practice this exercise the other day. If you just have a half hour of practicing, warm up for 2.5 minutes, stretch for another 2, then work on that exercise for like 8 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, and then just have the rest of it be performing. A half hour a day is 1,000 times better than 3 hours every Friday and then never touching it again. So practice that. And by the way, when I'm talking about this, I'm talking about strict voice performance. You can throw your guitar in the end of the performing bit if you want, but I wouldn't recommend doing that until you've actually performed your song just a cappella. That's without instruments. A cappella a few times first. My voice teacher always said that a song isn't yours until you've performed it 50 times. And I remember this was in what was kind of our collection of all the voice majors, and all the other voice teachers were like, yep. And there's supposedly there's something that happens the 50th time you've performed something, it just clicks and it's yours and you just know the song. I guess I haven't performed anything really 50 times. I practice kind of a lot of stuff. I haven't hit that 50 mark yet. Maybe she was talking about live performances, I don't know, but maybe that'll be your goal. I know that's going to be mine at some point, but right now I'm still in the shed, as it were.